Turning to migration,
Mhm.
there was a graph that she showed that, and I'll probably put this up once I edit the video, but there was a graph she showed where we have net migration outflows and so forth and inflows. And
Yep.
naturally, as you saw, you've got the West Coast,
Yeah.
a lot of California, a lot of Oregon, Washington, and so forth, people moving to these other
Mhm.
areas. And
Yeah.
presumably that's because of affordability and because people can potentially work from home more, right?
Yeah.
Um, so I guess that coupled with we have what she calls the peak to trough declines, right? So there's a graph where she's showing places, home prices declining in 2022 and going into 23,
Sure.
Washington, Idaho, Nevada, Montana, Arizona. Do you think that's because they've had, like, as you said before, 10 years of growth in a matter of 3 years?
So I think there's a couple of things that people don't appreciate. One thing, if you go back to 2020 and 2021, several of these markets that have seen the biggest drop were iBuyer heavy.
Mm,
Phoenix is probably the greatest example. So it is my belief that there were some markets that were distorted by a brand new business model who came in and bought things that were overpriced. For example, in Phoenix, I know one of the largest wholesalers in Phoenix personally.
yep.
They were selling somewhere between 10 and 15 homes a month to the iBuyers. And behind the scenes, they were laughing. Let me
Wow.
just tell you this, if you are buying something and your seller is laughing at you, you probably overpaid.
Right.
So again, if you have an endless supply of money and you're stupid and you don't know what's going on and you overpay, you can distort demand and distort prices. Go look at the Phoenix prices. And then at some point, the market catch up with you. They realize you're losing billions of dollars because you're a moron and an idiot, and you declare that you're leaving the market. So guess what happens then? Well, then they distort the market on the selling side. And you get these price drops because, again, supply overreaches demand and prices fall. But again, let's go back to Phoenix today. And again, you could go look up this information. I have lots of people out in the Phoenix market. The Phoenix supply peaked at almost 18,000 in October.
Yep.
iBuyers were selling everything. Do you have any idea what Phoenix, Arizona's inventory is today? It broke 9,000.
Yeah, it's low. Yep.
I mean, again, 9,000. So it's down 50%. So in the end, a lot of these markets aren't being called out for the distortions on the buy and the sell that
Mm.
iBuyers had. And that's why a lot of the Midwest and the East Coast didn't have it, because all these iBuyers started in the West, Phoenix, Sacramento, these other markets. So yeah, iBuyers were a dumb business model done poorly, and they had too much money and got stupid. So that's what I think there.